Can you clearly tell that somebody dressed for the occasion and the other forgot?
It's fine.
I know. It's cold outside.
You don't have to participate in Noir November. I just choose to because I made it up. Welcome to Totally Oblivious. I'm your host, Caleb, the detective Perez, here with my co-host, Alex.
I hope one day we just have like a set of all the... What are those? Like when people... Are those nicknames? When you put them in the middle of your name? What are those called, actually?
I guess nicknames, but I think there is like a proper...
Word for it? As a title?
Yeah, like title or something.
I hope we get a list of all your titles.
Every title I make up.
Yes, just a list of them.
There'll just be the guy, the host, detective,
the dude,
the Fuhrer.
Oh my god. No, too many.
Too many. Alex, how are you doing?
That's how I'm feeling. Sorry, the audio listeners won't get it. Just pain. Yeah, no, I have a... Not trying to make it an Alex-centered episode today about ranting, but... Man, I'm just trying to fucking survive. Like,
man, what's going on?
I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm out of the YouTube game. Like, it just feels like... I'm out of it. Like, I don't know what's happening with me anymore, bro.
Maybe you need to take a step back.
That's what I've been kind of doing. I've been like...
Try something different.
And that's what I've been... That's the epiphany I had while driving here. I think what my video today proved was that I think what I should be honestly doing... It just throws your wallet on the ground.
My pockets are full, and I was like...
any third world country would be gone.
I don't like my pockets being full when we're recording. It feels weird.
Well, that is right. Why the... Hold on. Let me just empty out my pockets.
Well, actually, I probably shouldn't leave the AirPods on the floor.
Will they get like static discharge and explode or something? Caleb immediately started recording before we like emptied your pockets out.
It's true.
Anyway, back to my little incoherent rant. I just feel like I kind of want to... I know saying this to you, you're just going to be like, no, I don't like him. But like, I think I'm going to probably start taking like a Mr. Beast approach to videos now. Yep,
you lost me.
No. In the sense that like, I got to make content, but every time I do it from now on, and I've realized about this about myself, I have to improve something every time. Mm-hmm. Because I had the epiphany that like I haven't been really doing that, and I've been slowly noticing it, and like now it's just kind of being detrimental.
I don't know if that's the Mr. Beast approach. I think that's just the artist's approach. I guess at some point
I was just watching a whole bunch of videos about him, and I was like, "Fuck, maybe he is right."
I don't trust him. Still don't trust him.
I gave these 100 wells to all these African villages. Man, he must be evil.
There's some... Alex, I'm telling you, nobody believes me, but there's just something. Something about him. Like, there's so many other YouTubers that I'm like, they're fine. They do similar things, but it's something about him specifically that I just don't like. And I'm not like the other people online where they try to look for any sort of thing to demonize him. I like, honestly, if he's curing the blind, just let him cure the blind. But I'm telling you, there's something about him I just don't trust.
He has skeletons in his closet.
There's something about him that just isn't trustworthy. I also didn't set up the light, so this episode's just...
We should be fine.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think the light really...
Yeah, maybe.
It's just natural. It's just natural yellow light today.
We're in the fucking back rooms. But yeah, don't trust him at all.
Yeah, so this is established, totally oblivious lore.
I don't think I'll ever trust him.
Well, I don't really. I trust his mentality. I was just watching
his work ethic.
Yeah, like I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm slowly starting to see that maybe like in a weird way, I probably, at least personally with me, I think I probably need to start like not editing. I can already do that. I think I do it pretty half decently enough. If I like really have the passion for it, I can kick ass. But what I think I need to do is like the actual like, how do I put this? The core of the content is the thing I think. I can't.
I think.
I think. Hold on. Like my mind's going faster than my mouth can keep up. Is like the core of the content. I think I need to change or like something about it. Because like I've noticed in the past when I've done like a heavily edited video, on top of the fact that like I scripted it and I put like days into the script, not just like an afternoon or something. And then I released it and I got something out of it eventually. It took time because of the YouTube algorithm. I see that now and I go, maybe that's what I need to do. But there's other cases where I just speak from the heart and it does equally as good as that like highly edited video, if not better. So I'm just in this weird space of what the fuck is the like the whole like thing to get like a really good video? How to be in comfort, I guess. Like the peace of mind.
I think the one thing I'd probably suggest is maybe try something like different from what you usually do. Because then once you like try something completely different from what you're used to, going back to doing the everyday normal thing, you'll get new ideas on how you want to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like it takes you out of the
loop of it.
The loop.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking. And last night, I have like I have a whiteboard in my room. You know this. Nobody knew this. I have a whiteboard, and I've just been putting ideas on the board. And some of them aren't JoJo related, and like a lot of like this is one I want to personally work on. Well, I haven't used editors in a while. I've been doing this all by myself. Just FYI. So I'm gonna have my editor do some of the other videos, like the more regular videos, but like. I want to personally make a video on like the original Amazing Spider-Man like symbiote run, and I'm like, fuck, I know how the thumbnail looks. I know what I want to do with the editing. I'm like, fuck, and I want to do that. But then like this part of me is just like, there's like this like pushback in myself that I'm like, I could put my heart and soul in that, but then maybe it could possibly fail. But then like the experience tells me in my mind, no, it will succeed. You just won't see it immediately. And but the thing with you, Alex, is you want to see immediate success, even though that's not the case, and you know that's not the case. So I'm like, there's this weird like experience versus like, or like a rewarding part of me that just wants immediate like gratification, even though I know that won't happen from what I know what I'm doing right now. Because I'm not at a level where I can drop a video and like get like 60K in a day or something. Because one, there's no hype right now for anything I'm really honestly doing, and second, it's kind of like a deviation from my regular content.
I think that might be something you need to reflect on. Is it's from what it sounds like, it seems like you're not burning with a passion on some of the stuff you're making anymore. Yeah. When really what you should be doing is just making stuff that you enjoy making. Yeah. And not how it's going to do. Because like at the end of the day, what really matters is if you're putting out content that you enjoyed. Yeah. Not how it does.
I haven't publicly admitted this. I guess now it's on camera. I guess this is an Alex episode.
Alex today. Caught on camera. Well, I got something, but we got our 10-minute intros.
Of course, always. But it's just I haven't felt like a burning passion as of late with the content I'm doing. Like I like it. Like I can make a video and just be like, yeah, like had a somewhat interest, but it's not like fuck. What's one video I can describe that? It's not like the Jotaro video where I was fucking infatuated for months. It's like I want to do this video, and I did it, and it got really popular. And then eventually, like I had been a big infatuation with The World Over Heaven a while ago, and that video did good. So I don't know if it's a combination of several things. I think it honestly is, but like I wanna step out of my comfort zone now, and like I'm okay with failing. But the problem is there is no safety net for me because YouTube's kind of the full-time thing. And if I fuck up, I'm going to fuck up hard. So the problem is like I want to go outside those boundaries. But the farther I go, the high likelihood it could all just go and then it could all fail.
Well, that's a stupid mindset to have. because it won't fail, because you'll always have the audience that sticks with the stuff that you make. And as long as you have a dedicated audience that likes your stuff, you're still going to succeed. There's no reason to think you're going to fail, because you're still making, it's like I said, as long as you're making stuff that you enjoy making, you'll still succeed. There's no reason to think you'll fail, because what you're doing now is already on the path to success. The only way you can fail is if you stop.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm angry at you now. Don't stop. Keep going.
I won't lie. I've been dealing with this for months. Like, it's just been the constant recurring battle. Mm-hmm. I think I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I've just reached the limit, and I'm just like, fuck, dude.
Dude, how do you... Oh, it's this time of year every time that you seem to reach these walls.
I don't know what happens with me, honestly. Like, I don't know if it's seasonal depression or anything, but I don't know. I just hit this wall this time of year, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. What the fuck is up right now?
What's happening?
And I just don't get it. I think maybe it's like I don't know. I'm just making up excuses at this point, or just trying to like. We might
need to see a therapist on a future episode to see what's going on, because I have the same thing happen, but it's like
it happens in spring.
It's like the end of spring.
Oh, I guess I was right.
And like, I don't know, for some reason summer bums me out.
Really?
All the time. Every year, summer's always bum me out.
That's so interesting. Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We need to see a therapist, see what's going on with the seasons and causing us to all of a sudden be depressed.
Also, maybe a scientist in there too.
Maybe a scientist.
Well, have them both on.
Are therapists not scientists in a way?
What defines science then? Because I would kind of agree with you. Because maybe picking at the human mind does count as science.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go with it. They're
probably
scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. 12-minute intro aside. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been like really struggling as of late as a content creator, because it's just like I don't get that gratification anymore. And like to even add upon this, like a lot of my newer videos have been failing, and it's just like you just see the numbers, you go, oh, fuck. So it's just like, ouch. That kind of hurts the passion a little bit.
Alex, I think you need a villain. You need a villain in your life.
So let's get into that a little bit. I had this. The reason why I have this whole like, maybe I have to go with the Mr. Beast mentality. Maybe I need to do all this.
Because Mr. Beast is my villain.
So the reason why I did this was because I have the ability to look at other YouTubers' analytics through like a plugin. Mm-hmm. I just saw one of my friend's videos. Like do you know how many, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna say his name. Do you know how many monthly views he's getting right now?
No.
5 million.
Pretty good.
I don't know anybody from my original circle and or like current like friend group who even gets remotely that close. I know maybe one guy, but the only reason he ever does that is they're just like entire like story explanations for people who just don't want to watch the anime for some reason. Mm-hmm. And I understand why he gets so powerful, but his videos is just like, what's the difference? And like I've been just kind of analyzing it, and for a while before I hit 100K, I always kind of had like a secret rivalry with him to get to 100K before him, and I did. And I think because I did, I just stopped. Like the passion might have ended there, low key.
That checks out.
So I think now it's become a thing of like, how do I catch up again, or how do I get to that point? Because now it's just like I don't really care about the subscriber count anymore. Mm-hmm. Now it's just like, how do I just grow? How do I just get like cool videos out? Because now that's become the thing. I think because of how I thought previous, now it's limiting me. Because I feel like with him, it's just like, well, he doesn't give a fuck about the subscriber count number anymore. Mm. So now it's just, I think it's a change of mentality. I think you are right. I think that's what I'm just trying to tell myself.
You got to change up your mentality. For one, you just got to get back to just enjoying making stuff. For two, you got to stop comparing yourself to people, because that doesn't help.
Yeah.
You only compare yourself to the you of yesterday.
I need to be better. No, but like it's. I think there's a healthy way of comparing it, because I do have the mentality. Don't compare yourself. I have a big problem with me comparing to him a lot of the time, But now it's just like a, I want that. How do I get that now? Kind of comparison. Not like a, I'm lazy, I'll never be like him. Not like a regular person's comparison. Now it's like a, fuck, I need to get somewhere now. So that's kind of been my mentality for right now. And I think I have the idea of where to get to it now. Mm-hmm. But I'm still kind of ironing it out. Because it's not, YouTube isn't instant gratification some of the time. You might get lucky, and this is totally off tangent. I saw a video about Dune, like the book series. First video on this channel, like ever, fucking has 500,000 views. And like 10K subscribers within like a week or whatever.
Dang.
I'm like, what the fuck? And sometimes I watch shit like that, I'm like,
what? How?
no, the video has great editing. But the reason why it has great editing is because it's not one motherfucker doing it, it's like two. So I'm like, oh, there's the kicker. One guy likes to edit, the other just likes to talk. It's the perfect combination.
The perfect combo.
And I've had that thing hit once or twice, but I never have that person in hold for a while because they have other things to do. It's just like, man, I think I do now. So shout out to Leo. I need to text him after this because I really want to get him. I just need an editor. I just need a motherfucker next to me be like, here's $200 a video. Just fucking go crazy on it.
Go nuts.
I'm going to go crazy. I think that's what I want to do. Like, I want to go crazy on how I talk and how I edit and how I pronunciate things, which is different from how I do in the podcast. Like, I've noticed, like, podcast Alex and YouTube Alex talk completely differently. But, like, that's what I need to focus on, and I just need to have an editor do his own thing. Like, I still want to edit, too. I'll do it, like with more personal videos. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of the mentality right now, just to go crazy, like, editing-wise with myself. And with all those videos I put on the board, those are, like, topics I want to do. And I think I'll be able to do them. I cut out a few before I showed up here. Because I'm all like, I need to read a lot more before I go into that. And I don't have the time. Because ad revenue is about a spike in about, like, a week or two here. Mm-hmm. So I'm all like, I got to do the videos I want to, but I got to do them in a timely manner. So that's been my current thing. That's been Alex's week so far. Or months in the mindset of Alex. So far. The
Alex update.
Yeah, the Alex.
That's what we'll call that. The Alex update.
Yeah.
But I'll get into the topic for today. Mm-hmm. It's Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving week. Mm-hmm. Alex, do you have any plans for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to go to my grandma's, and then I have to dip to. Thursday I have to go to Seattle. Then I have to come back. Then I have to drop somebody off Saturday or Sunday. So I have plans. We'll just say that. Okay,
so on Thursday you're both going. When are you going to your grandma's?
So I'm going to my grandma's on Saturday, but I got to do shit Thursday. I have to drive back Friday, do Thanksgiving Saturday, then drive back on Sunday, and then go to another event on Sunday evening.
Dang.
I know. I have a lot to do.
Busy.
So I may or may not have been the reason why my current video did a little bit poorly, because I was just like, I have to get this shit done.
I gotta go.
So I'm like, fuck.
That's understandable. But yeah, I think I do about the same thing every Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Just go to grandma's, eat Thanksgiving dinner. Mm-hmm. Well, we start at lunch, and then we basically just eat all day, play board games. That's basically it. Thanksgiving's usually pretty simple.
Yeah, mine are too.
I guess here's kind of what I wanted to get into for today. Do you have any weird traditions that your family ever did for Thanksgiving?
Weird. Is the topic like weirdness, or is it like, what do we...
Like, I guess just strange Thanksgiving traditions. Because I know there has to be some.
No, there definitely is.
Because Thanksgiving's one of those holidays that's open enough that I think people just start making up stuff.
Oh, no, it's definitely probably the most customizable
It really
holiday.
Is. Because there's no wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
But there's definitely oddities. Like, I guess one strange thing that I've kind of known from the past is for Thanksgiving, my mom would always get celery and fill it with like this cheese dip sauce. Mm-hmm. And she's the only person I've ever seen do that. Like, our family's the only one that I've ever seen make that specific thing. But apparently it's like a classic holiday recipe where it'd be like cheese and celery with like something on it.
Pretzels. I actually want you to know during this
pretzels.
entire conversation, I am now finally hungry. The whole day,
This is what happens.
I have not been hungry.
The podcast makes us hungry.
and it finally kicked in. I'm gonna fuck
And
up
of course,
those burritos
it's
when I
the
get
it's the Thanksgiving episode, so you're gonna be even more hungry leaving.
I think I don't have any specific like dinner ones. I think more or less, if you count the whole like making it a bit more Mexican, strange, I guess I think probably the only thing is be like, this is the only time of year my grandma will slave away making tamales. That's about it.
Oh, so you guys have more tamales during
I think
Thanksgiving?
this is the only time of year we ever get this. This is
Really?
It's come on. Okay, if anybody doesn't know the process of making tamale,
It takes a gang.
It takes a gaggle of women. In this case, just my grandma by herself to get these fucking things
So
done.
your grandma really just does the whole thing by herself?
The whole thing by herself.
Nobody helps her?
She doesn't allow anybody to help her.
She doesn't allow it?
She doesn't allow it. She's like, I'll do it my fucking self. She's
No way.
So she only does this once per year. You'll maybe get tamales other parts of the year. However, they're usually for like church events, and there's not a lot. But my grandma will make a lot during Christmas in specific, but she will not let anybody help. I've maybe seen probably in the past few years my mom or my aunts help out now that my grandma's getting older, but for a while it was only ever her.
That's crazy.
And for anybody who doesn't know, tamales is like a day-long process.
It basically
like
does take all day.
2 days.
Because I usually, what we've been doing now, because we don't make tamales for Thanksgiving, but we do make them for like Christmas when we have our Christmas brunch. They call it breakfast, but it's at noon, so it's brunch.
That's just lunch, actually.
No, it's still brunch.
How's it brunch?
It's brunch is the combination of breakfast and lunch. So if you're having breakfast for lunch, it's brunch.
Okay.
And so there you go. But yeah, so it's probably about the week before Christmas that we usually make them. And lately it's just been my aunt and my mom, and then me and my cousins help out. But then, and yeah, that really is an all day process. And Mariah's husband's also made them here. And the amount of effort that you have to put into making these tamales is you basically have to have your own little factory going on inside your home. And the fact that Alex's grandma is a one-person factory is insane.
And I will add this too. In my earlier life, there was a more abundant amount of tamales. As I've gotten older, probably with my grandma's age, there is less and less tamales. So just FYI on that. But she, for a very long time, to my knowledge, soloed the dungeon of making tamales. The
provided for the whole
clan, the whole thing, the whole Garza
That's
clan.
insane.
She would solo the dungeon, bro. You need like 6 teammates to tackle that event, that holiday event. She soloed it, bro. She soloed it.
All right, let me ask you this: how many turkeys does your family usually need for Thanksgiving?
About 1.
Really?
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, maybe this is the Mexican version of a Thanksgiving. Sorry for hitting the mic. I know other families like spruce up their turkey and stuff, and like they do fucking some exotic ass shit. However, we don't do that. We go with a very basic turkey. However, our side dishes are out the ass now.
Okay.
There are so many chucharias and fucking other things my aunts make of that year. Even Nat's getting into it. She's gonna fucking apparently bake cookies. I'm gonna fuck those up. So like when it comes to side dishes, they outnumber probably I think a lot of families what they regularly do, depending on the size of it. There's just a lot there. My aunt makes these like, she's the healthy one. My aunt Yitka, she makes like bread balls with cheese and stuff on top of them. They're healthy. They're gone within the hour.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about that is there's always like the special healthy side dish that goes away so fast every time. Like I've been trying to help out with the side dishes lately, though it probably doesn't need to be helped. So I'll start with this. My family makes 5 turkeys for Thanksgiving to feed the whole clan. Because it's a whole clan.
How many heads do you got?
Eating 3 meals throughout the day. So we need 5 turkeys.
Throughout the day? What the fuck?
Yeah, because we stay at the house all day and just keep grabbing more food.
All right. Okay, I guess maybe my family does it one time at lunch, and we all leave by like 9.
It's like per football game, it's a new meal. Because we have our initial meal, which is usually during the Lions game, or after the Lions game, because we just got done
doing everything.
Yeah, prepping everything. And then the Cowboys game's happening, and that's my uncle's team, so everybody kind of focuses on that game. Mm-hmm. And then during that time is everybody usually settles, and then by halftime, everybody grabs another plate of food. And then in between that meal and the end of the Cowboys game, at some point, that's when everyone decides, all right, it's dessert time. Because my family, we usually make an abundance of like certain types of sides, which is usually like, I think they made macaroni last year, but we usually have an abundance of potatoes, abundance of gravy, stuff like that, stuffing. My mom makes the stuffing. But our dessert table, massive. Every person brings a dessert because my family loves dessert. It's the cornerstone. My grandpa, Mr. Cliff Perez himself, loves dessert, loves sweets, and he's passed it down to every following Cliff Perez. They all love dessert. So that after that,
the joke stars be like,
it really is. But after that second meal, it's big dessert time. Then wait a little bit longer, another dessert time by the time the final game of the night starts. And then we usually start really getting into playing board games. And then probably about 8 o'clock, because sometimes we'll go to the Black Friday sales that they have going on in town. And the rush of just running around shopping and coming back makes us hungry again. So then we eat our final meal of the night.
Oh, not to change subject here. You do Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I actually have 2 Thanksgivings, but the main one is on Thanksgiving.
So recently with both of my clans, we don't do that no more. So if anybody knows this or studied Alex long enough, thanks to the Totally Oblivious podcast, I don't really like that family that much. Or maybe how I should rephrase this is, I'm not very sociable. I like sticking to my cave. Mm-hmm. It's just how I am. I will be sociable when I want to, or the people I want to be around, but sometimes I just don't want to be sociable.
He wants to be home.
That's how I roll. And the family dynamic is very, on both sides of the family, is very grandparent heavy. Mm. I think a lot more than some families. And due to this, Thanksgiving revolves around the grandparents more than the literal actual day. So both of my grandparents around this time of year will get up from their butts and go either to Texas and or Mexico, because I don't know. I think during their old age.
Like the birds, they go south for the winter.
They do. They are technically not the Arizona variants. They go a little bit farther south. Mm-hmm. So that's what they do. So we have Thanksgivings like the first or second week of November. I think that
really?
Yeah. Because they leave almost immediately, like the day after.
So you guys have already had your Thanksgiving then?
No, we're going to have it this week.
Oh, okay.
So that's why, if anybody, the explanation at the beginning of the video with me, like, doing whatever. So, like, yeah, that's what we do. We have it before the day, several weeks before.
Guess that's fair.
So, yeah, I guess that's one oddity we do. It is kind of a little bit bizarre, yes. I had 3 Thanksgivings to go through this year. I just realized that.
Hey, more food.
More free food.
More free food. But yeah, I don't know if the multiple meals could be considered an oddity.
No, that definitely is. That is, I don't think I've ever heard of a family on Thanksgiving fucking up 5 turkeys, dog. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. That is weird.
Well, one of my cousins literally has so many kids that we call them the basketball team, and he has a 7th kid on the way now.
Put something on around his penis, please. You're
But
7 deep in.
they're trying to have a girl, and they just keep having boys.
Jesus. I feel bad for that little girl if it ever fucking shows up. Clearly not.
We'll see. That one's on the way, and they're saying they're gonna treat it like one of those mystery packages that you open and you're like, let's see what we got.
You know how cool it'd be to re-roll for a baby's gender? Like you just go to the save before
You just
and just try to fuck around with it.
trying to get a shiny.
Yeah.
Let's see if my kid will be albino.
Fuck.
Come on, I need that shiny child.
Shiny
Hunting for your children.
shiny hunting for your child. Your wife just had a black child.
Oh!
I love that meme. I remember when that meme was like pretty big a while back,
my
and like the streamer who reacted or whatever to the initial meme like bans anybody mentioning it, or in their Twitter comments too. I'm like, dog, that's just funny.
That's so funny.
Oh, it came out black.
It came up black. Well, I guess here's where we can go with this from now on. I'm gonna look up weird Thanksgiving traditions.
Shoot.
Let's see. You think there's any on Reddit?
Caleb, really? You asked that question like it's gonna be a
I
no.
don't have Reddit downloaded on my
You
phone.
want me to?
We can take a quick cut, and if you can find one on your phone, I'll go get my laptop real quick.
Okay. It's loading slow.
Oh, here, Alex. I got this for you for the thumbnail.
We should both be wearing these.
I don't know how happened to the other one.
What do you mean?
It's gone. It disappeared. It said bye-bye.
Why don't we just...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's so slippery.
That's what she said.
Like that.
I'm just a child.
There's a thumbnail shot for you.
There's a thumbnail. There's a thumbnail right there.
Right there.
Beautiful. So let's
Shockingly-
go to Reddit.
Shockingly, it looks good. So wait, is this going to be posted on Thanksgiving?
No. This will be the Monday of Thanksgiving.
Oh. But that's on Thanksgiving. Did you say... Wait, I misheard you completely. What did you say?
This will be the Monday of the week of Thanksgiving.
Oh, so it is... This is
Weird Thanksgiving.
This is the Thanksgiving episode. It's going to be a little bit longer than usual, I guess.
Traditions are weird. What's your most bizarre Thanksgiving tradition?
Let me hear them.
All right, let's see.
This is the Reddit video. We're going to have to cut things out of this.
Oh my gosh, how does...
Is that your computer dying right now?
It is.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how Reddit works.
Scroll through the comments.
Let's see. Thanksgiving dinner's at my grandma's house, and immediately after the dishes are done, she recruits everybody so everyone she can to see if they can help her put up the Christmas tree. The thing is, my grandma is very particular about her Christmas tree. She's been known to have my aunts and uncles move it in such specific ways, such as maybe half a centimeter to the left and rotate it 45 degrees. So when we sense this is about to happen, a few of my cousins and I grab beer and escape to the basement. There's a tiny room filled with all kinds of interesting things that used to house my grandpa's gun collection and jeweler's equipment.
This sounds like the
We
best
drink,
tradition
talk,
ever.
and dig around to see what we can find that wasn't sold at auction years ago. That's hilarious.
That's amazing. I love that.
Also, what do you think about that? People immediately... Well, I guess I can't even say that anymore because that used to be the thing that people were upset about is immediately setting up for Christmas right after Thanksgiving. But now people are setting up for Christmas right after Halloween.
My neighbors do that.
Insane.
Well, they have lights that change colors, so they just immediately swap it, which is just smart on their part.
I guess.
So
They could keep it fall colors for the time that it's still fall.
They do golden. They do gold and silver though. They don't do the traditional colors. So I guess it still fits in a loose way of saying it.
Fair.
But I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But I love that. That's an awesome tradition. Grandma's gonna hang up the thing. Let's fucking let's
leave.
Let's go leave and drink.
Let's leave.
No, but I think fuck, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. But my grandma kind of did that every once in a while, but ever since she started going to Mexico and stuff, she stopped doing that. And now, like, I think the tradition now is slowly becoming, we're all having Christmas and New Year's with my aunts now. I think that's kind of becoming the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I almost in a weird way, like, metaphorically, when those old childhood traditions die and they start going to your aunts and parents, that's a sign, Buckaroo, that times are changing.
Oh yeah, it's super. I'm very curious where the future's gonna start going, because we're at the point where, yes, we're eating 5 turkeys. That's a sign that our family's incredibly big, but it's so big to the point where my grandparents' house does not have enough room to hold. If everybody were to come,
Limit.
if everybody were to come to Thanksgiving that we would think would come, nobody would fit, because there's just not enough room for everybody to sit and
what
eat.
you need to do right now is have a hostile takeover of a different house to claim for your tribe.
Like, me and Mariah were talking about this. I was like, like, we're talking about having big houses. I was like, the only reason I could see ever owning a mansion is if we're to continue having large family gatherings.
I think, you know what, too? This is, okay, maybe this is a weird oddity. Maybe this depends on the family. Maybe this is maybe weird about you. I don't invite the entire clan. If anything, it is just the grandparents, the children of the grandparents, and the limited factor of there, and the grandkids. That's it. And their spouses in there. No, not the grandparents, siblings, and their kids and their grandchildren. It's like, it's just the law definition of immediate family members.
Well,
and then a little bit then some.
That's the thing, though, is it is just the immediate family. It's just all the immediate family now has children of their own. Because there's the grandparents, and then my parents, so like my aunt and my dad, and then there's like the cousins, which is me and my cousins.
The cousins don't show up.
And then there's the cousins' kids.
Yeah.
And now Mariah would be the cousins having their own children.
That's so weird. I think your family is just at a higher birth rate than mine.
It's just it's a thing that with my family, they just kind of stick together. Like, we have a very tribal mentality where it's like we do everything together. Every holiday we spend usually together. So it just makes sense that we all just get together for Thanksgiving.
Who organizes this? That's my question.
It's usually my aunt and my dad.
Really?
Every party is organized by them. Or if not, if it's like a kid's party, then it's the parents of the kids. But everything else, my aunt, my dad just come up with.
I'd hope to do that. I don't know. Maybe this is just the American in me, but like one day I do hope to have like a long dining room like set up properly, and just like have a Christmas tree in the background or something with all the lights, and like there's like a cool, like, what do you call the table? What's the proper name for tablecloth? There's just called tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
Just a tablecloth, like a little fancy one, and all like the little like plates ready. I don't know. That's what I hope to do. But this is also coming from the guy that's just like, I don't want to go to family. Yeah, so this is weird contradiction with me. I'd love to have this really cool, like, really aesthetic Christmas and or dinner or Christmas and or Thanksgiving like esque room. Also, this is just total other tangent. Christmas is just Thanksgiving too. For me.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just for my family. It's just literally the same shit.
That's the same with us too.
So
it's just with us, we for Christmas we used to have where we'd go to my mom's family on Christmas Eve, and then go to my dad's family on Christmas Day. But now my mom's family doesn't get together for Christmas Eve, so we just kind of hang out here Christmas Eve and do our own stuff. But yeah,
real.
It's more or less the same thing, just different theming.
Here's just a random memory. I don't know if we're gonna do like childhood memory episodes eventually, but we did have a memories theme, and you couldn't think of anything, so I'm excited to hear what you actually have to say.
This one here? Yeah.
So this is not a deep memory, but this is my memory attached to Halo. So like I said, I'm pretty, I don't want to say dysfunctional, but like separate from my family. I can be by myself and entertain myself for hours. of a wide variety of subjects, and I could just be fine for weeks on end probably. But one of my core memories that I'm remembering right now is that during Thanksgiving, in the garage, there would be a Xbox 360 setup that used to belong to my uncle with Halo Reach.
Okay.
And I would play the fuck out of the campaign by myself Thanksgiving days, usually. And that's what I would entirely do. And I think that's why I have such like a special connection to Halo, because it's just all like, I think I'm probably going to do it all this week before I actually have to go to Thanksgiving. I'm just going to play the fuck out of Halo Infinite. Because I don't know, it's like, it's almost weirdly tradition.
Yeah, I get that.
Just to play Halo for Thanksgiving.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember if there's a game specifically that... There's not really a game specifically for Thanksgiving that I usually play. Mm. I think the only thing I can think that we usually do, as this is more of like a family thing too though, is we like bringing the Switch over and just all of us playing 8-player Smash on Smash Brothers. It's so fun.
When are you guys having Thanksgiving?
It'll be Thursday at my grandparents'.
When's it happening? Oh, you're having at your grandparents'?
Yeah.
I might show up to that one.
You just show up. Oh, well, we also have Thanksgiving here too on Saturday. So if you want to show up here, you can show up here.
A free food? No, but
free food.
no. This is a new thing. I totally forgot to mention. My Prunedas now are doing their own thing. Like my mom and dad are going to go ride quads, but also do Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me that they were leaving.
Yeah, so I'm just going to be by myself. So apparently I might be going to up to potentially 5 different Thanksgivings.
Insane.
Which I'm fine with.
Who could complain?
I'm not.
No.
Free food, baby.
Free food forever.
I weighed myself. I was like 270. I've gained love weight. I'm going to gain Thanksgiving weight on top of that. Oh, boy.
I gained like 2 pounds, I checked yesterday.
All that muscle.
Only 2 pounds? It was only muscle. I think if there was fat, it's gone now.
You've only gained 2 pounds of muscle?
Well, let me tell you.
Jeez.
Let me tell you, there's not a lot of weight gain going on with the amount of food I eat throughout the day.
You need to go in a bulk, brother.
Dude, I don't have time.
It's not. Just eat peanuts. Or just nuts. Nuts have so much saturated fat and bullshit.
I've been wanting to, but I don't have time to go to the store.
I don't know what to do with you.
Just let me starve.
Just fucking start eating bags of nuts. You'll get fat.
Just let me starve.
I will. Anyway.
Okay, here's a I gave up on Reddit. I got tired of going to that comment section because it was mostly just people. There's one person who made a comment on like their Thanksgiving tradition. It was just everybody commenting on that one tradition.
We fucked the turkey.
But no, here's one I found from the Culture Trip. It's weird Thanksgiving traditions. Turkey bowling. Here's one.
The fuck?
Forget bowling balls and bowl with a frozen turkey this Thanksgiving using soda or water bottles as makeshift pins. This tradition started in 1988 at Lucky's grocery stop in Newport Beach, where the bowling took place in the alleys of the store. I always thought that one was weird.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, so basically I think it was the grocery store workers got bored having to work on Thanksgiving. So they just started sliding the turkeys all over the ground because nobody was coming into the store. So they're just like, heck, we have frozen turkeys.
Fuck it.
We're stuck here. Might as well have fun.
It
became tradition.
That's just fair. That was good. I like that one.
The tradition made from capitalism.
Hey, fuck me.
Turducken.
Okay.
When turkey isn't enough, try turducken. A deboned chicken is stuffed into a deboned duck, which is then stuffed into a deboned turkey. I've never had turducken, but that sounds heavenly.
I think next year what we should do is
get the boys together and make a turducken.
Yes. I think maybe my aunt has like a Friendsgiving with her friends. I think maybe as a tradition between both of us, as if we're gonna do this podcast the day we die, I think at one point we should probably, as as bros.
As bros.
Do a bros giving.
The Sinister Six Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, we'll do this like later. We'll do this like maybe next year or something. We should do a turducken.
We should.
Or cook a goose. I'd love to eat a goose or something. Because that's what a lot of people have been doing nowadays. People don't like turkey, and I'm not going to disagree. It does get bland after like 20 fucking years.
It depends on who makes it, but I can see it, yeah. I know I've always heard goose is more of like a Christmas dinner.
I would love to try it for Christmas.
Never had any sort of bird for Christmas.
You haven't had turkey?
No, we don't make turkey for Christmas.
Really?
Yeah. Really? It's mostly breakfast.
That's fair.
And then the night before is usually like snack foods.
I'm getting hungry.
I know. I am too, and I just ate. But yeah, we should definitely do that.
We gotta do something. We gotta do like a bros giving or
bros giving. I'm telling you, once we form the Sinister Six, we'll have all sorts of shenanigans.
Those guys are, I don't know. We can make it just be us two.
That's true too.
Just your brother or something, and Cliff. Just be like, we're just gonna make a turkey.
We're making turducken.
You know what? Oh, now I'm having this like Minecraft-esque fantasy. We're just all outside in the cold, cooking the goose or something.
Dude, that's probably my favorite part
in layers.
Like just cooking during the holidays. It's cold outside and everyone's just around something warm, just watching the food cook.
Oh my god!
Because my brother Cliff always cooks a Thanksgiving cooks a turkey in his smoker outside. So just the smell of smoke standing out in the cold, and when we do it, just like my intermediate family on the Saturday, sometimes we'll just pull out the football and play catch outside. It's just fun. I don't know. I just like the feeling of being cold, but knowing that you're gonna have warm food soon is probably my favorite feeling of all time.
I think the holiday spirit just hit me.
Whoa.
On camera, man. The moment I did this.
And that day, Alex's heart grew 3 sizes.
I just want to stand out in the cold, not even cook the food, be the Theo that just has somebody else cook for them. They know this Theo knows how to cook, but it's like, somebody else is cooking, so fuck it. Just have a beer in my hand.
Dude, that's just my dad.
And just like chilling, like on a post or something while somebody else is cooking. We're shooting the shit. I just want that.
Holy crap! You just described my dad at every barbecue with my uncle.
If somebody's fucking cooking for you and you know how to cook, don't be like raise your hand and be like, I know how to season food.
Because my uncle always cooks, no matter what event. He's the one who's cooking. And
then they complain about how they're the only ones that are cooking, right?
Yeah, he says we have to pay for the food sometimes. He's like $5 for that plate.
$5.
I'm like, whoa.
$5.
But yeah, that's basically how it goes. Even his birthday was last weekend, and he was out there grilling at his own party. I was like, why are you grilling? It's your birthday.
Because I want to.
But yeah, that's probably, we should do that. Bros giving.
Just outside cooking, bro. Mm-hmm. And eat it outside too. Like,
have your girlfriend over.
This is I'd be so fucking down. You don't even know. I just want to stand out in the cold. Beanie on, Carhartt equipped with the jacket.
Carhartt equipped.
Oh, bro. I recently, hold on. I'm going to show you a picture of me. I look like a sea worker. I look like a worker. Like a proper worker. That's how I imagine myself, just out in the cold now. It's now the registered cold fit. Just that Carhartt, a sweater, and a beanie, and I'm set. That's all I want now.
That's all you need in life. That's all you need.
That's all I need now.
Did you ever watch the Thanksgiving parade growing up?
I always woke up too late to watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
I was always up 7 a.m. sharp, and I was like, you know what? Time to watch Thanksgiving parade. And I'd just be playing I'd either be, from the ones I really remember, it was when Animal Crossing New Horizons came out. Or not New Horizons, New Leaf on the 3DS. I'd just be playing that Thanksgiving, just watching the parade go by. And then eventually I'd get hungry and eat cereal. But that's really how I'd spend it. I just loved seeing like the Sonic float go by and like Snoopy on his plane. It was like that felt like, it truly felt like a big event on the holiday, that like just to watch the parade. And then as I got older and more into football, instead of the parade, I'd switch to the Lions game. Mm-hmm. Except sometimes the Lions would get decimated so badly that I was like, man, I think it'd be better to watch the parade than watch this. But I don't know. I think the Lions might win this year on Thanksgiving. I'm saying it now. I think the Lions are going to finally win a Thanksgiving game
in a while,
in a long time. Yeah. This might be their first in a long time because they're kind of solid this year. Yeah. They're actually pretty dang good.
Me leaves them after like 15 years. I was going to a different team or something. Never mind. They're fucking good again.
And that team you left them for is crumbling.
I just have a bad touch.
I think so. You might be with me. Bad luck with sports.
I just can't pay attention to them.
Nope. Don't watch.
As long as I don't see them, they'll do good.
Oh, you know what? Which one I did have to watch for the Thanksgiving parade?
What?
The one where they added Goku.
I watched that one.
That was like a groundbreaking moment. I was like, there's no way Goku's in the parade.
He's right there.
It's Goku.
And Luffy's getting one this year, too.
Really?
Yes, I think so.
The weebs are winning.
Yeah, when they're making like $100 million.
You can't ignore it anymore. You can't ignore it. You know, one of my favorite parts about the parade, though, is the floats getting murdered on the street. Like the death of Barney is probably one of my favorite videos online.
Isn't that an old one?
It's super. I think that was like
in the 80s or something.
I think it was 90s. Yeah. Either 90s or close to the 2000s, because like just the way it happens, it's like very dramatic, but it's kind of funny how dramatic it is or how it looks. I just love it. I love watching the balloons pop because it's like the character got murdered on Thanksgiving. Because you don't see that float for a while after either. Mm-hmm. They just replace it, so they're canonically dead to the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh my god, dude!
Especially if there's like a windstorm, like the announcer's like, "Oh, the wind's picking up." You just see the character just get ripped in half. You're like, no! Simba, no! Thomas.
My favorite, this is just random, but when the Power Rangers were doing their dance, that one was pretty cool, seeing all the Rangers. All like, the fucking like 20 fucking seasons plus of Rangers just dancing. I thought that was a pretty cool moment.
They do have some pretty good coordination with some of those floats. I'll be honest. Like some of it's just kind of like, yeah, they have that character and it's for the kids. But some of it's like, yeah, they put a lot of effort into that. Mm-hmm. They do a lot. I think the Thanksgiving parade might be a little underrated in the Thanksgiving sphere.
And I think it is. I think Thanksgiving is a bit underrated. I don't know. I all of a sudden have this holiday joy within me.
Alex has holiday joy.
I don't know.
You want to hear more? You want to hear more weird Thanksgiving traditions?
I guess. Fuck it.
Let's see. So there's subbing turkey for crab. That's a San Francisco thing.
Okay, hold on.
Might be based.
Okay, I think I'm gonna give a bit of a take here.
Okay.
You have to have some type of poultry as the main course. Subbing it out for seafood, while might be tasting better, I don't think it
doesn't fit the holiday.
It does not fit it.
See, in Animal Crossing, the chef's a turkey, so you can't cook a turkey for Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I'd eat the turkey.
He gets scared too. He acknowledges the fact that people eat turkeys for Thanksgiving. He's like, look, we don't do that here. Go catch a fish or something. We'll cook that.
Wow, that's actually fucking funny.
That's why I love Animal Crossing.
Okay, maybe I will. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea, but having a turkey on the table is just too iconic.
It is. Or some type of bird.
You can't replace that.
But the thing is, what are you doing with like? Is it king crab? Is it small crab? Because that's my question. Because I'm all like,
it's Dungeness crab.
The bigger ones. But like,
Dungeness is delicious too.
All seafood's fucking good.
Yeah, you're right.
Depending on, I won't lie. All of it's good. It's all at bare minimum like a 7 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Depending on how you cook it and what your seasoning is, it can go from a 7 to a fucking 10.
10 out of 10.
Solid 10.
Gosh, you are so right.
I'm based when I'm based. But like, that's a lot of fucking crab.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like a 12-person meal. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of fucking. Because I won't lie, seafood is not very fulfilling.
No, yeah.
So that's like, how would I do this? That's like 100 crabs you have to cook.
For my family, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's a fucking fat bit. I don't want to move my phone.
If you're eating a whole crab per person.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I'd have to at least have 2 crabs. Maybe even 3.
Oh,
depending on what's there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you times that by like 12, what is that? Like 60 something? No, it's not
3 times 12?
Yeah.
36.
That's 36 crabs. That's a fat bit of money right there.
Oh yeah, crab can get pretty expensive.
That's a white person's idea right there.
It's a rich person's idea.
There you go.
Rich person. White people, I feel like, are the majority sticking with the turkey.
Yeah. Rich
white people are getting that crab for Thanksgiving.
For some reason.
There's the North Tech pie throwing contest.
Oh, they throw pie.
At the North Technical High School in Florissant, Missouri. Thanksgiving marks an annual pie throwing event where students get to launch pies at the faculty and administration. Huh.
Free food?
They're throwing pies at their teachers.
I agree with this.
That's actually pretty fun. I always like when teachers decide to get involved in like fun activities for their students like that, where like you spend the whole year having to deal with these kids and like trying to help them, but like one of the best ways I feel like you can help kids is just by kind of being their buddy.
Real.
Just be there for them.
Gotta have a mentor, man.
Gotta have a mentor, and if you're fun and let them throw a pie at your face, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool.
Do something.
There's the turkey trot. I think you're pretty familiar with that, right? Mm-hmm. Popular events are generally held before Thanksgiving, involve getting dressed up as a turkey and doing a 3 to 5 mile run. Normally for charity, a great way to shed some excess calories pre-feasting, like a Thanksgiving themed mini marathon. So that actually made me remember something I wanted to do this year for Thanksgiving. I want this year, since I've been working out, I want to get up at 7 a.m. and just heavy workout until it's time to eat. So I'll just be starving.
You know what you should do then? Full body workout, all of it in between 3 to 5 sets.
Yep.
And you will be starving.
That's what I want to do. I just need to see if anybody's willing to wake up at 7 a.m.
Your brother would probably do it.
Colby probably would.
Cliff, I don't think so.
The ones I usually, my cousins I usually work out with both said that they, or at least one of them said for sure, he's like, there's no way I'm getting up at 7 a.m. I was like, you're weak.
I would.
I get up at 7 a.m. every single day.
No, I've been actually trying to fix that for a while. I've been getting up earlier. 7 is pushing it for me. I'll do like 8, maybe 9.
7's just, I feel like just getting up early in general is just
it's
way better for the day.
Oh yeah,
because you get to experience more of the day. I feel personally. There's turkey eating competitions, which I feel like Thanksgiving in general is just one big eating competition.
How many turkeys die every year?
Let's look that up.
That's a good question. Good question, Alex.
Good question, Alex. How many turkeys are eaten on Thanksgiving?
Because there's no way there's an accurate number.
46 million turkeys.
That makes about as much sense as that number actually gives me.
Yeah, that's a lot of birds.
That's a lot of poultry.
Do you think a majority of that goes to waste?
This is America. Yeah, no, it definitely does. There's no way. I think Nat was going on a rant about something about how like wasteful America is.
Oh, we're terrible.
And it's bad. I think out of that 47 million, half of that is edible and could probably feed at least a small army of homeless people that haven't been hit by a 142-degree honey bun.
True.
You did not get that joke.
Well, I kind of heard about that, but I didn't look into it because I don't feel like being angry.
No, it's just a TikTok trend of just people making scalding hot honey buns and just throwing them at homeless people.
That'd make me angry. That's horrible.
I think it's a CIA op against homeless people, but that's just my
probably
conspiracy.
It could be. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's so oddly specific.
I would not be surprised in the least. Turkey toss. That's another tradition.
Let's make throwing honey buns at 140 degree people or 140 degrees at homeless people. Let's make that a turkey.
That's so horrible.
They can have it. They just have to wait.
They're already hungry. They're suffering, and you're just making life worse.
Just get Tom Brady, throw this honey bun. The scalding hot honey bun at that poor homeless woman.
The new pregame show. All right, let's see how many scalding hot honey buns you can throw at the homeless people in Los Angeles. The homeless in Detroit. All right, guys, it's Thanksgiving morning. We're about to see the Detroit Lions face off against the Bears. But right now, we have Tom Brady and Peyton Manning going head-to-head to see who can throw the most scalding hot honey buns at homeless people in Detroit.
And go. Those people would die.
That'd be horrible.
It'd be like getting stoned.
Like they're just going down the streets of Detroit in a car, just throwing them at all the homeless people. Some guy maybe he's just looking a little decrepit for the day, and he just gets a scalding hot honey bun at him. Wasted.
You win.
Terrible.
Perfect victory.
There you go. There's your new Thanksgiving tradition. Anyway, turkey toss. In Indianapolis, Indiana, some high school athletes started a tradition of dressing turkeys
and fucking each other
in baby onesies.
What?
Lighting them on fire and throwing them across a football field to see whose turkey could fly further.
A literal?
Not a live one.
Okay.
Probably just a frozen turkey.
Okay.
But still insane to put it in a baby onesie and then proceed to light it on fire.
Weird.
Specifically when it comes to implied violence towards babies.
Yeah.
Like, strange.
That's odd. That's
a bit of
criminally odd.
Criminally odd.
Put this man on the list.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Well, they have Black Friday on here. I think I'm getting towards the end of the list.
You know what? Let's talk about Black Friday. Black Friday ain't Black Friday anymore.
It's not. It's all digital now.
No. Which, I'll be honest.
It doesn't hit the same. I don't get to punch a guy for a TV.
You never had to punch a guy for a TV.
But people did.
At one point, but now it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's stupid. Bring back where's the violence in my holidays? That's
throwing honey buns
we're throwing the honey
homeless people? That's so terrible. Also, Caleb, I want to beat the fuck out of a man for a TV. The contradiction.
But did I not also just go on a rant agreeing that we should be turning a pre-game tradition into throwing the scalding hot honey buns at the homeless in Detroit?
Oh, maybe we should. I don't fucking know.
Look, if you say you're a fence sitter,
I'm a gate sitter.
I'm a gate sitter.
I sit on a higher gate than you.
Oh man, but yeah, it's not the same anymore. It really isn't.
Really isn't.
The deals just don't be hitting.
I don't think it's the deals. I just don't think like.
It's the day is not just one day anymore. Yeah. It's like the whole month has deals.
It's the whole month, but then that Monday to that Friday, all deals. It's like a 4-day event.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I always say I hate interacting with people, but there's something about being at Black Friday and seeing the stores just stuffed full with people shopping for deals. Just felt Right. Like, I felt like that was something cool to witness. Even if I wasn't buying anything, just being in that huge crowd of people trying to get the best deals. That's where I got my first vinyl, was Black Friday.
What vinyl was that?
It was a Steve Miller Band vinyl. And I was like, man, heck yeah, I'm buying this. It's like $5.
I think I gotta be aware. I might be buying some things for Christmas this year. So I'll have to be doing that soon. Before the 25th. I got early Christmas to deal with.
I can't remember if there's something I need to get for Black Friday. But if I don't remember, then it's not important.
Yes. And then it cuts to that fucking Oh, what the fuck is that show called? Oh my god.
What?
It's the guy. 2.5 Step Brothers or some bullshit like that.
2.5 Men?
2.5 Men. There we go.
2.5 Step Brothers?
I don't know what it was called. And
How's it a half step brother?
I don't know. There's probably some lore reasons behind it.
What are the implications?
I don't know.
A half step. So your half brother is your brother that has one different parent than you, and your step brother isn't related to you at all, but through marriage. So would your half step brother be a brother from another parent that you were separated from at some point, who then remarried into your family?
Yes.
Interesting.
The fact that you thought of that entire scenario means it probably happened at one point.
Could be.
No.
Step. Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
Prove it.
What were you saying?
I have no fucking. Oh no, I remember. It's like the scene in 2.5 Step. Fucking what?
2.5 Step Brothers.
The 2.5 Step Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Where the kid's like, yeah, if you forgot about it, it's not important. And then it's like it fucking cuts to the kid just in the rain, waiting. So it's just that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, here's a tradition from Thrillist.com. Pardoning the turkey. In 1947, the Truman administration established an utterly useless tradition known as the National Thanksgiving Turkey Presentation, and it lives on. Each year at Thanksgiving, the leader of the free world is required to drag some helpless turkey into the public space and offer the poor creature a presidential pardon. It's basically a formal declaration to the turkey that says, "We will not be eating you for dinner this year, my friend." George H.W. Bush made the whole turkey pardon shtick a national tradition in 1988. So one turkey gets to guaranteed live every Thanksgiving. But do they get eaten the following Thanksgiving?
We'll never know.
Is there just a pasture of pardoned turkeys that just live until they die?
No.
No, they get eaten anyways, is what you're saying.
Let's be honest. That turkey probably. You Google it. What happens to the turkey? What happens to those turkeys? I can guarantee you they just feed it to the presidential dog.
Presidential pardon presidential turkey.
Yeah, what happens? What's the rule? There gotta be a Wikipedia page on this.
News Nation says, blah, blah, blah. What happened to the turkeys after they leave the White House? Historically, the pardoned turkeys have been shipped off to a variety of places, in quotes, according to Beth Breeding, a representative of the Turkey Federation.
They just give them to the CIA.
Give them to the CIA. The National Turkey Federation, or NTF, has supplied turkeys for the White House turkey festivities since 1947. That year, the Truman administration, blah, blah, blah. But what happens to the turkeys? Where do they go?
Tell me. Where is she?
Many of the turkeys pardoned in the following years were sent to the nearby Frying Pan Farm Park in Fairfax County, Virginia.
Repeat that name again.
The Frying Pan Farm Park.
I don't think that's a safe place for turkeys.
I don't think they're safe.
I think they get eaten.
In 2005, President George W. Bush announced that the turkeys he pardoned would be headed off to live at Disneyland.
What?
Where they would serve as grand marshals of the park's Thanksgiving parade.
Okay, that's kind of slightly wholesome.
Hey.
I don't think those first couple turkeys lived, but...
Birds pardoned at the White House in later years have been flown to Disney World to live out their natural lives and appear in the parade.
Okay, it ended up...
Others have been shipped to George Washington's estate in Mount Vernon, though this practice was discontinued in 2013 because George Washington never had turkeys at Mount Vernon and wouldn't give a historically accurate impression to visitors. Pardoned turkeys in the following years were sent to live in the former estate of Governor Westmoreland. They live!
Wow!
These days, the pardoned turkeys are sent off to universities for higher education, like Virginia Tech and Iowa State University.
What the
they're getting
education?
They're getting education.
Wow, holy shit, they're really
You
getting a bang for the buck.
You survive the turkey mass genocide and you get an education for it.
You know what would be crazy? If like the turkey were to have a heart attack on like the pardoning day, it just goes...
Just dies.
It's a bad omen for the president.
He's like, oh no. Oh no.
He's cursed.
That's a cursed president. If there's ever a president that held a turkey and it died, there's a good chance that president might be the Antichrist.
Probably.
Yeah. Partying the turkey. A lot more wholesome than
what I originally expected. Except for the first line.
Yeah.
Frying pan. What?
Part.
What do you mean frying pan?
But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
No.
If you have weird Thanksgiving traditions, let us know so we can laugh.
At you.
With you.
Maybe. I don't know.
With you, not at you. Wink.
Wink.
Wink. Maybe.
Now remember, if your uncle starts grabbing you, yell.
That's good advice, but also...
Why?
Why?
Remember, not all adults are your friends.
That's good advice.
We could get into a whole thing about Mexican families and that stuff because it's apparently an extremely bad problem. Or Hispanic problem, actually.
It's just a problem.
Yeah. That whole uncle joke is not wrong.
It's not wrong. Some people are terrible
people. Don't kill them.
Don't kill them? I think you mean do kill them.
No, I said do kill them.
Kill them. Kill them all.
The Unabomber. You wasn't wrong.
Unabomber. Oh,
we might
gosh.
On that.
All right. I think we're getting a little goofy here.
Yeah, we are. We're getting hungry.
Alex, do you have any final comments?
I will try to be better with YouTube. Just to go full circle. That's my plan.
Good idea.
So
keep at it.
I think I had an epiphany. And I want to do better. I want us to be successful. I don't want to be like being at the bottom of the barrel anymore.
Good mindset.
I want to the idea now isn't make the subscriber count go up. The idea now is to just see how far the view count can go up and just to have fun during it. That's my idea now.
Good idea. As for me, I'm going to continue Noir November for another week, as November still has another week in it that will have an episode releasing. And then starts Homeless for the Holidays, baby. I'm going to be homeless.
Oh, my God.
Alex going to throw honey buns at me. It's going to be
I'm going to buy honey buns and throw them. Oh, my God. This is amazing. Anyway.
I sure like honey buns.
Yes. They're so bad for you, but they're so good.
They're so tasty.
I know.
They're so light and fluffy, and you're just like...
You know, they're the same people that make fucking cosmic brownies.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just
Little Debbie's.
Yeah, those just sound wrong.
Yeah.
Those are cancer.
Little Debbie's give you cancer.
Do they? I've always made that joke up, but they probably do.
I was just repeating what you said.
Yeah, they give you cancer.
They give you cancer, as per source Alex. Weak. But yeah, that's the plan. We're going to have some... I don't know what we're doing next week.
We should play Monopoly.
Do you think we could? I don't know if that's a podcast episode or just a random episode that we post, but we could play Monopoly.
Or Super Mario.
Could. Dude, we should. There's so much stuff we need to do for fun.
We do.
We just need to get the time. But December, it's going to be good. We're going to have some good holiday-themed episodes.
I'll say that idea after the podcast.
You know, we have an episode releasing on Christmas Day.
We have to dress up as Santa Claus and a reindeer.
We could.
We need to.
Or both of us be Santa.
I think one of us should be a reindeer.
Okay. You can be the reindeer.
I wanted to be Santa. We can be Krampus and Santa.
Hold on. This might be a genius idea.
Hold on.
This might be genius. All right. We'll discuss this in post. Everyone out there, like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast. Be sure to leave your comments of your favorite Thanksgiving traditions. And we'll see you all next week. And peace out.
Juices, eat food.
Definitely do that.